In this exercise, I'm going to have you build a house using your drawing toolbar and your objects. I would probably recommend that you first turn your page on its side because most houses are wider than they are tall. So I would choose orientation landscape. And I would probably zoom out to, I'm about 60% here, and that's a good place to start because you want to be able to see your entire page before you begin. Of course, always start with the back and then work forward when you're when you're doing some drawing like this. So we're going to start with the base of the house. I'm going to go with a basic, simple house. I won't set the bar too high for you, so that way you can create something that's much better than this. So that could be the base of my house. And now I'm going to want some kind of a roof. So I'm going to go with a basic triangle here. So I'm just clicking and dragging, and I'm trying to make it the same size as the house. Now, assuming that you can't do that, that you couldn't get it quite the same size, just check right here. It tells you exactly how wide it is. So if you want your house to be the exact same width, just click on this. It's 5.76, and then make this 5.76. And now they're exactly the same size, same width. Now, if you're not sure if they're aligned, select both of them, and then go to your line button, and maybe align center, and now they're perfectly aligned to one another. So now you've already gotten a good start to your house. Feel free to add windows and doors. So I can put the door right about here. And then if you're going to add one window, you'll probably want to color it, outline it the way you want. You might want to put a little background. There's all kinds of neat features that you can put. You can make it look like the sun's glaring in it. You can have a 3D effect if you'd like. But once you have one window perfect, just copy it so that you have another window the same size. That way there's no guesswork. You've just reproduced that window very easily. If you want to add detail to your elements, of course, don't forget to zoom in, right? So that you can focus in on whatever it is you happen to be working on. I'm going to zoom back out because I still want to do other things to my main house. Once you've got your elements in, feel free to color them. So now your fill tool, don't just use basic colors. Check out some of the things that are available to you, such as patterns. In the past, we've used a lot of these patterns. There's even a little brick pattern here. So if you want a brick house, you can have a brick house. If you want a different kind of a roof, you can have a different kind of a roof. Again, these are just examples. I'm not necessarily trying to make this look good, just showing you different things that you can do. I'm going to want yours to look a lot better than this. So use your fills to make your house, give your house a lot more detail. You're not allowed to use any clip art. So you're using strictly objects in this exercise, but there are a lot of objects at your disposal. I want you to get creative here. But you could, of course, put trees and bushes in and around your house. So that could possibly be a bush if you use your imagination, your creativity. You can use the same object and perhaps build yourself a tree. Now, because I built the green part first and the trunk second, I'm going to have to take that trunk and send it to the back. I'm going to make it brown first. And then this trunk has to go behind this. So I'm going to come to this button and say go to the back. So now the trunk is behind. So this looks a little more natural as far as the tree is concerned. Not, again, not a pretty tree. Other elements, you're probably going to want a yard, right? So best way to make a yard is just insert a big rectangle. Start right here maybe. You pick where you want your horizon to be. Draw a big rectangle. Now because it's the last thing I drew, it's of course in the front, right? So when you're done with this, you're going to want to send it to the back. Now it kind of looks like a lawn. You're probably going to want a sky. So same idea. I'm going to start right here and stop at where my lawn is, and then I'll make it some kind of blue, right? But again, I want to send that to the back. So there I've got my horizon. For the sake of brevity, keep this video short. I'm not going to do everything else that you can do, but just keep in mind you've got your swimming pool, hot tub, a fence, walkway, driveway, chimney, satellite dish. Use your creativity, use your imagination. I don't want this project done in one period. I want a good job. So take your time, get imaginative, and don't forget to save every 5 minutes or so to back up your work.